And I am back. Looks like server is dead. Interesting. This is my favorite part of Quake. At least today. So, Ash kills him next. And we're gonna grab ourselves a game in a second. Has Cypher ever lost to Agent? I think that has happened before. During my time. Pretty sure. Now looks like Ash is on a new server. I'm gonna join that and see what's happening. Skullman rises, I do agree. Alright, is Ash here? Looks like Ash is here. There we go. Is it in the specs? Okay. Not sure if this guy's picked them up yet. Maybe you guys saw it in it. Alright, so they didn't. So we only had a coin toss so far. Great. It's gonna be Coulson dropping Sinister, interesting enough. That's one of Ash's strongest now, so not too surprising. Oh, Battleforge. MP7. Oh, Hectic was removed as well against Coulson, yeah. Fair. We've got Elder here and ZTN remaining. Like this pick is taking a while. It's a hard drop here for Coulson. Or maybe he's taking a 2-minute Balkan break. Who knows? Anything is possible. Okay, so no Kier. Kind of surprised, but it kind of makes sense as well. It's a strong map for Coulson, but it's also a strong map for Ash. Maybe Coulson wants something like Elder or ZTN. Because those are the two remaining maps. Alright, we're gonna get another Elder, second Elder for today. And between Ash and Coulson, I think this is relatively interesting. We saw Coulson beat Lars here earlier today. Coulson doesn't know how to play the map. Oh yeah, Ash did win the... what was the cup called? The Funny Bee and the NSX is awesome Elder 1 map cup. So 2 minutes for Ash. We're gonna wait a second here. Because that's how we roll. It's Coulson Ash, we were expecting this. Come on guys. No one was expecting anything else. And yes, Elder is in the QuakeCon map pool. The 125 FPS map pool is the exact same pool as the QuakeCon one right now. So there's that. Which I think it's a good call from the 125 FPS crew. Yes, it is indeed Diablo swag. I'm not quite sure about the origin for this cap, the Diablo 2 cap, but I got it from my brother, who didn't really play Diablo 2 much at all. But yeah, next up we're gonna get Ash Kilson loser bracket game. Winner of that will go against Agent. And after that we're gonna catch the grand finals. That's exactly what we needed here in the chat, Sly Guy. Showing us the tricks, meanwhile, while we're waiting. Why is Kilt's mouse control so jittery? It might look jittery because of 50 FPS stream as well. I mean, it kinda looks jittery in my point of view as well, while I'm watching the game at 125 FPS. Or he might use different mouse DPIs or something. But yeah, Kilson's aim is weird. The way he's moving his mouse. But as long as he's landing those flick rails, all is good. That was a long 2 minutes. Alright, we got it. Loser bracket semi-final, I think you can call it that. Ash versus Kilson. And we shall go.
3, 2.
Of course, it's going to be a best of one here on Elder. Starting from Kilson's point of view, having mega health, having time to grab the yellow and rockets, might even go for the LG. Bit awkward fight there, both players going for the key. And it looks like it's gonna be Ash and the key spawning quite soon there. Guess it's 15 to 35 seconds, and yeah. Ash in the lead. He's got some stack going on here. He's got important weapons. The rail hasn't been opened yet. Kind of like that LG switch there while jumping the pillars. And there we go. Finally getting a frag with the LG as well. Mega is up. Ash just in time to deal some damage, but I'm not gonna push into that plasma. Catch there by Ash. He heard that bottom getting pressed. Yeah, we'll get it. Bit awkward there by Ash. Left low on health, but Killson's also low. Killson's gonna go down, and Ash still has a 50 bobble to grab in front of the teleporter. And he's got the red. Killson pushing in for damage, but rockets are not good for this fight. Ash coming from the high ground. Red Armor up next. Ash landing good damage. Almost catching Killson there. Killson is going to be able to grab the Mega, so he's getting an item out of the rotation. But compared to what Ash is getting, not sure if that's good enough. Oh, nice direct there. Killson pushing good to that for a very aggressive move. Landing these directs. Ash, you gotta step up your dodge, man. And it's gotta be a mutual frag. Even getting the corpse rocket there. Nice to see Ash landing some good LG here. Mega's up on the spot. Ash just waiting for his yellow. He's still, well, he's got pretty much all the weapons. Just gotta be careful with the stacks. Might go for that red. Killson's waiting on the item for the whole time. That's why he didn't pick the Mega. That's kind of awkward, but if it works, it works. And now Ash has all the timings. That's the important part. Good rails there by Ash as well. I mean, he's left low on health, but he knows that Killson didn't have the railgun, so it's all fine. Finally, we've got Killson out of the negatives. That's not gonna last for too long, apparently. Why does he keep going down in the negatives when Ash frags him? I have no idea. Something wrong with the scoreboard or something. Mega up soon. Ash doesn't quite have the time to go for it. He's gonna use the time to pick up a railgun instead. Ash doesn't want to fight there. Oh, he wasn't expecting Killson to go for the rocket jump on the red. Makes sense, but that was quite nice from Ash able to back off. Ash has been able to play quite an effective plus-back game here. Both Narita and Mega are gotta be up. And Ash using that door pretty well. Making sure he can grab himself the Mega and very good damage there. It's gonna be a frag as well. Nice. And that is how important the key can be. Gives you 3 frags, as you can see. Not quite, but almost. 11 frag lead now for Ash. You can see Ash's positioning there in the fight as well. Very well against the Rockets. I'd be surprised if Kilson calls it GG, and there we go. I am not surprised. Very strong performance by Ash there, as you can see. And next up, we are gonna get Kilson versus, sorry, Ash versus Agent in the winners loser bracket finals. And yeah, that does mean Kilson is out of the tournament. Strong performance from Ash. Waiting for Agent to get on the server. And it looks like he's here. Great. We're gonna get our game in a second. A lot of people are asking if Kilson is raging on his stream. I like to see if people answer that, because there's no chance I'm watching another stream while I'm streaming. But hey, and I don't blame Kilson if he's having a bad game. Alright, so we're gonna get ourselves onto another server so we can get going with the game in a few moments. Things are looking good. Pretty nice.
Vote now. Vote passed.
And these are probably the most common drops we've seen today. No Hectic, no Elder. Apparently Kilson just not happy with the map. Yeah, fair enough. Don't blame him. A lot of people don't like Elder. So no Hectic, no Elder, no Zika, no Symmetry. We've still got Cure, Battleforge, and T7 left. Are we waiting for Ash to take a break, or what are we doing here? I'm not quite sure, but these guys have the slowest drops here. We've still got Cure, we've still got T7, we've still got Battleforge. Okay, no T7, so Cure, Battleforge.
Vote now.
Looks like it's gonna be Battleforge. Agent was quick with a decision there. And I'm not complaining. I think this map suits the both guys pretty well. You may not participate in the vote. Come on, Ash.
Vote passed. To fight.
Alright, Ash versus Agent. Loser bracket finals. Winner of this will go against Evil next. And we're starting from Agent's point of view. Getting that LG before going to the Mega, always a good thing. So often we see Rockets versus Rockets fights there. And yeah, Ash had that red armor as well, right after the spawn, so that was good. It's up. Agent taking the teleporter, not landing a shot there. While Ash was already waiting for the item. Very messy fight there. Ash is able to tie up the game.
Impressive.
Mega up in a few seconds. Looks like Agent not gonna go check it out through the teleporter. Would be a risky move. You can constantly hear the sub sounds there around the item, and yes, know exactly where to expect his opponent. Agent has been taking quite a bit too much damage. Now he needs to be very careful in case Ash decides to go aggressive. He's got the full 200 stack. He would love to go in a fight before the next items. You can see he's now going around trying to find Agent, going through a teleporter. Alright, so Agent got himself an item. Took a rail for it, but landed one of his own as well. You see, I was just keeping up the control pretty well here, but he's not really able to pick any good fights against the Agent. He's have to play a bit conservative. This could be it. Even though Agent did get the red armor there. He's running low on health now, just recovering. Ash wants to deal some damage before this next mega health. Running a rail, running 2 rails, Agent left low. Getting the 50 bubble that might just keep Agent alive. And Ash, are you leaving that mega health up there? Agent might go for the steal, but he's not gonna be able to get it. Risky move there by Ash, but able to get it in the end. Again, very nice with the railgun. Yep, that's what happens when you go for the mega pickup without being properly ready for it. Very nice use of the LG there by Ash, punishing for the item pickups. Looks like it's gonna be a... Okay, I was thinking it might be a good red pickup there for Ash, but he wasn't able to kill Agent before the item. And this is actually a good situation for Agent now. He's got rockets, he's got a rail. I mean LG. I'm just escaping through a teleporter, makes sense. Doesn't have the health. Red and Mega Tide. Both players left relatively low. This is where things get interesting. Agent did go for the red already. And Ash barely making it out without taking much damage. Okay, there's the damage. And again, both players left low. Whoever lands the next rally, it's gonna get the next frag. Agent got the 50 bubble, so he's been able to recover a little bit. Ash has that yellow and a 25 and some 5. Alright, good use of the red. Good use of the DDoS. RIP server. Do I have a item in here? Okay, never mind, it's gone. I never know if I'm actually on a 125 FPS server or not. Oh well.
Impressive.
Barely take the exit from the teleporter. And Agent landing some good rails, and he's still got plenty of time to get back. And there we go. Like, these are kind of annoying. They're always so quick, you never know. It's actually necessary to pause. And it looks like it's a GG. Agent calling it. And we're gonna get Ash versus Evil Grand Finals in the tournament. Of course, it's gotta be a double best of 3. Ash needs to win 4 maps in total in order to get this out of 6. Whereas Evil only needs to win 2. Or either one of the best of 3s. Don't know if Evil's already on a server. Might come here soon. Okay, we've got Evil. Great. And I'm gonna go overlays back up for the map scores in a second. Alright, so Evil removing Hectic first. He's lost to Agent there quite a few times, but I guess he just doesn't want to play it at all, as he doesn't even play versus Ash. So, no Hectic, no Cure, no ZTN. One more drop. And then we're gonna get our picks. Looks like Ash is taking a while, thinking what to remove next. Alright, Agent Evil. My bad, guys. My bad. Thanks for notifying me in time. Alright, so no Elder. Kind of surprised Ash dropped that because of his performance versus Kilson there. I'm sure Evil hasn't really played the map in a while either. So T7 first, and we've got Sinister and Battleforge, I think, as the other ones. Let's see which one is Ash gonna pick. So, T7 Sinister Battleforge. YOLO Shelf saying the overlay design is really good. Well, thank you. It's something I kind of hacked together real quick. I wanted something simplistic that I can easily update. But yeah, most importantly, I didn't want it to be in the way of anything. And that's it. That was my design philosophy. Not sure what these guys are saying. Spec FOV. We're not gonna have Spec FOV. Oh wait, it's Ash playing. I keep thinking it's Agent playing. We are gonna have Spec FOV on. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Evil doesn't really zoom, but Ash does, I think. So it should be fine. If neither of them zoom, I'm just gonna switch the Spec FOV off. Yeah, I owe you one, girl. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'll admit it. Is it 90 versus 93? Do these guys actually zoom? And I have no idea what these guys are talking about. We're hopefully gonna get started with the game soon. Looks like Ash is taking a minute. Don't know what they're saying, don't know what they're doing, but they're not doing anything. Alright, Evil's ready. And Ash is ready. Grand final of the 125 FPS Pro League season number 30. Sunday Cup number 36 grand final. I think I said grand final twice. Doesn't matter, we're here on Ash's point of view. And I'm not surprised the Evil pushing in with the plasma. Ash trying to deal as much damage as possible with those rockets. Almost going down himself. There's the red for Evil. Ash finally getting a easy bubble to recover with. Oh wow. Surprising amount of damage there from the plasma. When Evil pushes in with the LG like that. Very good sport for Ash though, and he's actually landing a lot of plasma, 33%. We do have a tied game here, and he's got that railgun, which is usually a tricky pickup. He still has time to go for the Mega. Oh, he finds Evil already. Dude, rockets from both places. It's gonna be Evil getting that frag. This game is going in places. And Ash just going for the Mega still. He doesn't even care. He can get this frag with the machine gun. Looks like he doesn't get the frag with the machine gun. One bullet away! And Evil gets the red armor. He gets the 25s to get some health back. And if Evil can grab that 50 bubble, I think it should be up soon. Should be all good for him. Actually, it's gonna spawn quite close to the Mega, so never mind. 25 work. Red is up there. I should be able to. Sorry, Evil should be able to grab it. We're on Ash's point of view, of course. Both Red and Mega are pretty much synced right now. So Ash could take a look on the red on the top. It looks like he's just gonna play past to spam the entrance. I'm expecting Evil to come in aggressive. Good use of the LG. Landing some free damage so far. Now you gotta be careful with Evil on the high ground in those rockets. Some very good damage coming out from him. And it's gonna be Evil extending his lead. Apparently taking that teleporter out there. Red is up. Looks like Evil is gonna... Oh, actually didn't drop down for it. He had the chance of getting a steal. One more rail for the frag. Evil not quite catching it yet. Ash is playing with fire here. Alright, so Ash has been able to play a bit passive here. Eel hasn't been able to catch him in a while now. Ash with a 150 armor might be able to make something happen here. Next item is gonna be the red armor. And using the LG there to block off the entrance, that's pretty good. Ash getting himself on the capped armor. He still has time to get himself into a mega room. With the teleporter as well. Now he just needs to make sure he doesn't get knocked off if he goes for that item. Evil is just waiting for Ash to make the first move. Alright, so it looks like Ash gives away the mega. Instead wants to deal damage from the bottom. Both players are letting some rails, and it is Evil who is actually the railable here, so Ash grabbing that item. Very nice move from him, but bad positioning. And there we go, Evil extending a lead, somehow turning around the bad situation.
Impressive.
Alright, so server is saying RIP. Okay, never mind. It's alive again. Don't even know if I have admin on this server. Alright, Evil with a full 200. Trying to push in. Ash holding the choke point on the 50. Still 5 more seconds onto the mega. Gotta make it count at this point. Of course, Evil just pushing in with the LG, with the raw power. Ash still getting a steal on that red off the spawn, but he's only got a plasma gun to work with. Maybe a shotgun. And it's gonna be Evil getting this right. Starting to look like I don't want to call it yet, it's 2 minutes remaining, there's still time. And evil warping away. Yeah. Someone's having fun with the servers today.
Warning.
One thing I like about Ash is he never calls the forfeits. He always plays until the end. Even if he knows it's over, he still tries. That's quite usual of him. It's been a little too late, but it's fine. We're gonna get a next map now. I think it's gonna be Sinister. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, Evil with the first map. And he's of course counting for the winner's bracket, so he's on match point. If he wins the next map, he's the champ once again. And we can all play that song, The Champ Is Here. You know, I really like how the Frantic in Quake battle looks. Even though no one plays it, because why would you play Frantic when you're not playing Quake 4 or CPM? Even though they don't even call it Frantic in CPM because it's CPM 24, but whatever. It's got a different layout in that one as well. It's nice that they have it in this game. You can enable the crouch slide modifier.
Prepare to fight.
Alright, Ash versus Evil, map 2 of the first best of 3. Match point for Evil, starting from H point of view. Grabbing the red armor, LG. Very nice damage there. Oh, it's gonna be a little drag. I need to check the percentage. 61. Pretty good. Not much I can say. And he just keeps landing it. 52 now. Jesus, Evil. I like how GG has been called in the chat already. Guys, you need to be more optimistic. You need to look at your Timex Zoot 5000 at times like this. Emphasis on the word time. Both Red and Mega Swanning at the same time, so Ash has a good chance of getting himself a major item. He's already got the 100 armor stack. He should have time to go around, go for the red, except nope. Look at that, Evil actually dooms. I learn something new every day. that LG though. Evil not doing too badly here with those rockets either. I mean, he's been beasting with the LG. But Evil's combat skill on any weapon, especially the plasma gun. So good. I'm kind of disappointed that his accuracy is under 50 now, but hey, what you gotta do? And at this point you can see Evil does. Now once you go through a teleporter again, instead they're gonna have a split with the major items. And both players are getting yellow as well, so that is fairly even. Difference is Evil's able to get himself back to 100 health with the bubbles, whereas there's no items like that for Ash regarding armor. Nice result there as well, just before getting knocked off. Ash with the worst luck with the spawns. But, you know, he made the best of it, getting the Mega without going down. Evil with the spam. Classic.
Impressive.
Usually, Sinister is the most even map between Ash and Evil. But today it looks like Ash is not really having a chance here.
5 minutes.
Four minutes remaining. Evil still with the edge fragment. Gonna switch to Ash's point of view. Looks like he's setting up a trap around the Mega. Here's Evil from behind and takes a rail. Evil just landing far too much, even when Ash is trying to set up traps. Things like this happen. Not too much I can say about this game at this point, you know, guys. 10-0, and Evil not showing signs of stopping here. Alright, Ash getting frags back. Finally! I think Evil is using a pretty low sense for the LG, but I'm not quite sure. That was 3 hits from the pummel there. Quite a bit of damage for free. Or well, not for free, he still looks for frag, but considering he didn't have any real weapons. Look, the server is crabbing itself. About a 1 a minute, 7 frags. Doesn't look too good anymore. How unfortunate. These guys on the server don't know it's 0-5 instead of 9-5-5. 9-55. I can't talk anymore. But it's fun. Alright, Evil getting that last frag, 10 more seconds. Don't think we're gonna see another one. And it looks like Evil is the second champion for this Pro League season. Because it is the second cup and he did win the previous one as well. So, Evil now with 16 points in the league. GG. Ash getting himself in the second place, that is always a good thing. Just grabbing those points. Because points is all that matters if you want to get yourself into league finals. Always important. But yeah, very nice. And yeah, on that note, I think the next event that we're gonna get here on Z Live is gonna be next Sunday. We've got more 125 FPS action. We've got Sunday Cup number 37 in the Pro League season number 30. And I think on the same day, we're gonna have a more Australian stuff. There's a quick show match in Reflex. They're playing old CPI maps in Reflex with the Australian guys. And that's gonna be earlier next Sunday. I think it's gonna be like 1 PM European time or something like that. Can't quite remember. Need to check it out. But in any case, next Sunday you guys better be ready for some more arena shooter action, mostly Quake. And yeah, I don't think I've got more to add. Oh yeah, I do want to remind you guys, Lord South is organizing the Game Tribe Quake Live Duel League in the summer. And they have a $830 prize pool already. It's gonna be like in the middle of the week games. Not sure how long it's gonna take and when it's gonna be up, but somewhere in the summer you need to pay attention to the announcements and do let the players know if you know any of them. that something like this is coming out because they've got a proper prize pool. But yeah, on that note, I think I'm gonna close the stream, and thanks everyone for watching, thanks everyone who donated, and thanks for all the admins keeping the league up, and see you guys next time.